Namaste everyone, welcome to my channel Kyrol.tarot. So today we are going to ask the question, my regular one, how will be your next 7 days? Yep, so please pick your pile. I've got 3 piles. Pile 1, which is a black coin. These are the carom coins. Pile 2, uh, it looks brown, but in carom we call it white coins. And pile 3, that's the queen. Okay, pause the video, deep breaths, calm yourself down, and choose the pile you feel drawn to. Yep, I'll start with my pile. Let me put them aside first. Okay, so it's my pile 1. Namaste, pile 1. This is the pile for the message for those who chose this black carom coin. So intuitively I feel you guys should be very grounded people, down to earth. Yeah, nice. It's a nice feeling. Let me share how this is going to work. So I have got 3 oracle cards, okay, and 4 tarot cards. For pile 1 I've got actually 5 of them. So the 4 of them is the breakup is one good surprise coming your way. I'll keep the oracle over here. And then one thing you should be aware of, when I was shuffling I got 2 of them. And then one thing you should take care. And finally, one reason to be happy. So I'll open the card one by one and pick clarifier if required. So pile 1, let's start with one good surprise coming your way. That is 8 of Cups. It feels like my pile 1, you guys are broken right now. You've lost something. And it can be literally, loss of someone physical. You might have lost your parent, or it's a very heavy feeling, very heavy feeling. There's, it feels like there is no light at the end of the tunnel, but you haven't given up. You are giving your best. I've just seen 4 in the camera timer. So yeah, it's 4 again, it's 8. Yeah, and for me 4 is, it's a balance. So you and there are 4 cups over here. So yeah, I mean, if you're feeling lost, if you're feeling imbalanced, if you then you're moving towards the balance. There is a sorrow, lots of sorrow right now, but you know your way forward. So the surprise coming to your way is, you might feel lost, you might feel like everything is gone, but gradually, not exactly gradually, probably you'll get enough support or enough things to, I don't know, it's not enough light. Probably I'll move light bit like this. Sorry, yeah, so that you can see it. So yeah, I mean, you will move on with the situation you are in, the sorrowful situation you are in. You'll move on. Whether it's breakup, whether it's uh, any loss, yeah, you'll move on with it. Uh, let's let's find some. Let's see how you'll be able to move on. What when you'll be surprised that you are moving on. You were not expecting that you'll be move on with this situation, with this breakup, with this loss, but you will be able to move on. So what is going to help you with this move on? Let's see that. Okay, what's going to help my pile one to move on with the sorrow therein? So it's Seven of Swords, it's Prince of Wands, and it's Disappointment. So yeah, whatever the disappointment you have, you're trying, you're thinking that you'll not be able to move on. With the surprises, you will be able to move on, and what is going to help you is things around you. So if you keep yourself in new things and the things that you already have, you will easily come over the loss you are feeling. um so for example, if you lost someone very dear to you, you know, it's life and you cannot help. And obviously some losses are just irreplaceable. So involving yourself in your passion, in your work, you know, in your creativity, you know, that will help you. So the surprise is you will move on with the disappointment you are in, the grief you are in. Okay, uh, Palwan, all my love is with you because I can feel the sadness you have. Let's move on to one thing that you should be aware of, and we have got two cards for it. Four of Pentacles and the Sun. So yes, it's four again. And on that timer camera was 8:40 when I was looking at it. So yeah, it's 4 again. So yeah, one thing that you should be aware of is, yes, it feels like you are in sorrow. You will not be able to come out of it, and surprisingly, you will make it. You will come out of it. You will get get the, you know, emotional balance. You will be able to accept what has happened to you, whatever is making you sad. You'll accept it. Yeah, so be aware. I know you're sad right now. I know you're lost, but you will find your way. You'll find your way. So just be there. Okay? Now next is one thing that you should take care. Don't keep yourself stagnant. don't stay uh, in the state of mind you are right now. So if you are in sorrow, try not to stay like that, otherwise it will increase. Try to, you know, try to involve in some other things, in different things. Yeah, you'll bring balance in yourself by getting involving, by involving yourself in other things. So if you have, for example, if you have emotional loss, get some support from your career. So get more involved into work, so it will fulfill you with the emotions. um, or if you have financial loss, then you know talk to people, get emotional support. So don't keep yourself stagnant in the feeling um, you are there right now, the feeling of sorrow, the feeling of loss. Don't get stuck in that. Okay, one thing that one reason to be happy is you have people around you, you have support. Maybe right now, this date, at this time, you are not, you feel like lost, but there is sun there. So every night is followed by a day. So yes, that's a thing to be happy about. Every night is being followed by a day. So yeah, there'll be light. Things will change. You will find your way. Yeah. Let's see, what do we have in your oracle card? Friends or enemies? For one who has controlled the mind, it is the best of friends. But for one who has failed to do so, it remains the greatest enemy. So yeah, it's the same thing. So if you stay in the same state, if you stay in the same state, it will be your enemy. The surprising thing is you'll move on faster. You'll move on. So you right now you think your cups are empty, but it's actually filling somewhere. It's broken, but it's filling somewhere, and you will find your way. Surprise, that will be surprise for you how you're coping up with it, but you'll be able to do it. So you have to control the state of mind you're in, and you will change your mind aspect and change the things um, for your positive, to give you something positive in I mean, it's a, if you'll stay in the same state of mind, it will be your enemy. So you need to change it. You need to distract yourself. You need to come out of the sorrow. I'm not sure what that sorrow is, but yeah, it's one of the big one. Take rest. Yeah, because of this loss, this sorrow, whatever you're going through, you're not able to sleep. You're not having, you're having sleepless night. You in it's not peaceful. So try to sleep. Try to take enough rest. Bring emotional balance in your life. Yeah, and yeah, try some teas. Those calm you down. That tea, yeah, the relax one, or some essential oils that calm you down in the night. So you get the balms, you get the essential oil which you can just rub around your wrist, or yeah, I mean, just to feel relaxed, you can use all these things. New moon in Leo shine. So yeah, you might be, it's the same thing. You might be feeling lost, but there is sun. There is sun. There is end to this sorrow. There is end to this sorrow, and there is a new beginning. So yeah, you'll come out of it. Be sure you will come out of it. Pile 1, please do like, subscribe, and share to help me. Yeah, thank you very much for being here. Have a good time, and take care of yourself. Please come out of the mindset you are in. There are ways, and you will find it. Okay, have a nice time. See you guys soon. Okay, let's move to pile 2. That is my white coin. Namaste, pile 2. So for those who chose this white carom coin, so how is this going to work? So we have 1, 2, and 3 oracle cards, and then 4 tarot cards. So we have 4 questions to see how your next 7 days will be. So your next 7 days, the first will be what surprise is coming your way next 7 days. Second is one thing that you should be aware of in next 7 days, and third is one thing that you should take care of, and the fourth is one reason to be happy. Well, let's start with one surprise that's coming your way in next 7 days. So yeah, surprises, something might worry you. So in next 7 days, you feel like everything is right now. You're feeling like everything is settled, everything is all well, everything is going the way you want. All is perfect. What will happen next 7 days? That something might come up that might worry you, and that can be related to financial expenditure. So it can be where it can be unwanted expenditure, like someone might fall sick, and then you'll have to spend some money on the medication, and or you know some additional requirement in the business which you haven't foreseen. So let's see what is going to so you'll be surprised by something uh, which might ask your financial so you need to either put in finances, or you need to check on your finances. You need to give insight on your finances, basically. Let's see what it is. We should use this one. So it feels like the sudden surprise is something related to finance. It's a requirement which you are actually not ready for, was not ready for, but it is kind of unwanted expenditure. So see what is this unwanted thing coming your way, which is going to surprise you. Not Something that might make you a bit anxious. See, things might go out of you feel like things are going out of your hands, and it's all because you are everything as per you, everything is all settled, and all of a sudden this will come, this change will come. So you need to decide on something which make you feel a bit sad. I am feeling very anxious, and uh, so you have to decide on something. It can be anything, like if it is it mostly it feels like a financial, or can be some paperwork. So if I give you an example, so your all the taxation is done quite well, but you might have missed on certain things, and now either you have to pay additional tax, or some fine, or there is some other way to handle it. So you have to decide on wherever there is a loss, there is a sudden financial loss, which you need to decide upon. We need to think thoroughly and do it. Might bring sorrow, feeling alone, uh, you know feels like everything is just lost. But you need to think thoroughly and change things, make the decision. You have to spend money, you need to understand that you cannot stop that. Some additional expenditure is coming this week for you. Okay, pile 2, let's move to the one thing that you should be aware of in next 7 days. So yeah, the one thing you should be aware of, so probably there is something which is surprisingly worrying thing is coming, but you have ways to handle it. You have ways to handle it. You can handle it pretty well. Okay? So, for example, you released a music video, and it is a flop. It's a big flop. You were not expecting that. But and it's a big disappointment. It's a surprise. It's a disappointment. And now you have to spend some money to create, probably spend some money on the technology to create different music, a different taste, something like that. And you have this, you can create it. You have the support, you have the courage. So one thing you should be aware of, okay, there is additional expenditure, but you have ways, and you have the courage, you have the passion to deal with it. Okay, pile 2, let's see what one thing that you should take care of. Just be careful with all your thoughts that's coming, the new thoughts that are coming in your head. So let's see what does it exactly mean. We'll have some clarifier over here. Ace of Swords. One thing that you should take care of. One thing that pile 2 should take care of. I just need one. It's quite a lot. Oh God, I'm sorry. So probably this is something you should take care of, because things is falling out of your hand all of a sudden. So you should give it a thought. Give it a thought or thought. Let's see what do we have in King of Swords. Okay. 10 of Pentacles and 2 of Swords. So yeah, so the one thing that you should take care of is you have thought, you have thought, you need to decide on something, but be mindful, be very mindful how you're spending your money, because there is additional expenditure, but you have to think thoroughly before spending. So yeah, think thoroughly before spending anything. Okay, I'll do now. One reason to be happy is things will change. So the reason to be happy is, yes, there is a surprise your way. You might have an additional expenditure, and you can do it. You can solve the issue. Whatever have come up all of a sudden, you can solve it. And with a thorough thought and deep thinking, using your brain, you will be able to change. You will be able to probably bring this loss and change it into, so yeah, if there is, some expenditure on medication, somebody falls sick and you have to spend lots of money on it. Yeah, yes, you are spending money on the person, on the medication and whatever, but that is going to help with the health, right? So you choose the right doctor. Okay, the same way, if there is an additional requirement in your business, now you're, like I said, you're going to, have a new equipment for your music video. Yeah, you have that passion, you have that idea. Use that idea. Think thoroughly. If the similar music is over there in the market, or if you can make something new, and then that thought, the whole process will change everything. You will change this loss, this additional money that you're putting into, to making in new video, better video with the new, using new technology. You will get return in future. Your video will do better, your music will do better, isn't it? Okay, my pile 2. Thank you very much for being here. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot your oracle cards. Yeah, let's see what does it say. Offering of devotion. So yeah, be devoted. Yeah, things have changed all of a sudden, but it's not difficult to bring it back the way you want it, right? You can make it better, just thinking in the right way. You can change things. There'll be relief. There will be relief, uh, and you will find your balance. So it's just probably you have, uh, So sometimes what happens, sometimes you need to give in to get something. So like again the music video, so you need to have to put money on the new technology to deliver better music, to have, you know, more appreciation, more fans, you know, that like that. So you have to put in to get something. So you have to bring the balance. Okay, Baldo. Thank you very much. Please like, subscribe, and share. Have a wonderful time. Thank you very much. See you soon. Now I'll move to the pile 3. Namaste, pile 3. For those who chose Queen. Yep. Let's see. We have 3 oracle cards, which I'm going to read to you at the end. And we have 4 tarot cards, which will show us one surprise that coming your way in the next 7 days, one thing that you should be aware of in next 7 days, one big reason to be happy in next 7 days. I'm sorry, this one is for one big reason to be happy in next 7 days. This is one thing that you should take care of in next 7 days. Okay, so let's start with one good surprise coming your way. So there is lots and lots and lots of conflict with within yourself or people around. I don't know, all the piles are I guess we all need to, you know, to chill a bit, to cool down a bit, to take deep breath. All the 3 piles are not so great today. Not so happy about it. Okay, let's clarify this 5 of wands. So it feels like there is lots and lots of inner conflict, or the conflict with, you know, people around you. It's already there. You can feel it, you know it. It might, you might start facing it a bit more in next 7 days. um, I don't think so it will be a very big surprise for you. um, but yeah, I mean, it is possible, like if someone is keeping something inside them against you, that might come forward. So you know, your son or daughter, or no, it's they're getting no, they can rebel. You know, your student can say that whatever your thoughts are, I don't agree with it. So yeah, it's mostly the conflict from outside, and which might make you, which might um, you might lose your balance because of that. So to bring the balance back, you need to calm yourself down, you know, and because there is conflict, you need to find the ways to resolve that conflict. So yeah, the surprise is all of a sudden some conflict will come up which you are not expecting, but you will be able to resolve the conflict uh, by finding a middle path. Okay, so if someone says there is one way to do it and you say there is another way to do it, there can be a third way to do it, which might involve some ideas of one person and some ideas of some ideas of yours. So yeah, mm, don't see just half of it. Try to look at the full solution rather than half of it. Okay, pile 3. Let's see what one thing you should be aware of. You have support of your friends, your family. There are people around you who are there to back you up. Okay, so yes, there can be conflict. There can be conflict within your family, with your spouse, with your friend, with your daughter, with your son, but there is support. The conflict is there. That can be resolved. That can be resolved. But there is a support. If two people have different point of view, it doesn't mean that they don't care about each other. So just be aware that if someone is against your thought, it doesn't mean that person doesn't love you, doesn't respect you. It's just the difference of thought. Okay. Now one thing that you should take care is of your physical heart first thing. So drink lots of water. Don't stress yourself. If there is a conflict, don't stress yourself. Please don't get angry. Don't get frustrated. Just find the ways out. Don't let it come on your heart. Uh, don't make it come on your blood pressure. Okay. Don't don't make it to come. Don't become anxious. So okay, just take care of your heart. Another way, it can be take care of your close relationship to whom you can hurt. So because there is conflict, you might say something, or someone can say something to you which might can be heartbreaking, can be really saddening. But yeah, just be careful what you say to others, and be careful of what you take from others. Always be mindful. Your tongue can say anything, but what you feel from the heart is the main thing. Okay. So if I'm angry on my kids, I might say anything to them. Yeah, I can say, switch off TV, it's pretty loud and I don't like it. And they might feel like, oh, mama is not letting me watch TV, right? But inside my heart, I know that watching TV for them is not so good. So I need to find my ways. Okay. And inside them, my kids, they should think, yeah, mom is saying right. She's thinking about us. So don't look at the outer thing. The inner thing is different from the outer one. One thing to be happy is you have all the support. You have all the support from heart. Don't let yourself to be disheartened. People love you. There might be conflict, but they love you. There is love. Okay? Conflict doesn't mean that there is no love. If you abandoned your duty, all will speak endlessly of your shameful deed. And for one who has been honored, dishonor is worse than death. Okay, so it means just because there is conflict, just do the right thing the way you have done it until now. Be with truth. So here is also, it says you have to do truthful things. Here it says look for the truth. Okay, so don't look at the conflict, how the person is talking, where is the point of conflict. Look at the heart of the person. Look at that there is support. Find the way, middle path. Okay, know you are loved. So this is enough said. Now you're loved. There is love, there is support. I know there is conflict. There can be way to resolve that conflict. But if there is conflict, it doesn't mean that there is no love. There is love. Okay, my pile 3, please take care of yourself. Stay happy, stay safe. I'll see you soon, guys. Have a nice time. Namaste. Thank you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Namaste once again. Bye bye.